Hello everyone. The following demonstration video showcases the different features of our mobile application called Chime. So when you first launch the application, whether through web, tablet, or mobile, you'll be first greeted by the following page, which asks you to log in. If you did not already have an account, you can also choose to sign up, as you can see here, or you can also choose to integrate your Google account. But for the purposes of this video, we have already created an account. So when you first launch the application and have already logged in, you will be greeted by the following landing page. In here, you can see that there are two main buttons. The first button being buy and the second button being sell. But for the purposes of this video, let's first talk about the sell tab. So when you first click on the sell tab, you will see a prompt that asks you to create your own store. But for the purposes of this video, we have already created a store called Miagao Store. In here, you can do basic features such as changing the name and creating a tagline, or changing the profile picture of your own store, as well as setting the delivery fee and the contact number of your own store. So in this store, you would see that we have already created a bunch of products that the user can choose to buy. If the user wants to create a new product, they can tap on this create product button and they can choose to add a product with additional information. For now, let's create a new product and let's set the price to 20 pesos. Then here, we have additional options such as setting the limited quantity. So for example, if you are a store and have a limited number of stocks, we can activate this limited quantity button and we can set the amount of stocks that we have for that specific product. And when the user buys this specific product, it will be subtracted from the total amount. And if the product runs out of total number of stocks, it will be disabled and it will display to the user that the specific product is already sold out. So additionally, we also have a pre-order feature which allows the user to buy the product even if it is sold out, as well as pre-order for a future date. And in here, we also have different categories. So we can choose this product to belong to, let's say, snacks or drinks. But for now, let's leave it blank. So we click on the add to new product. And as you would see in this store, we already have seen the product that we have just created. Additionally, we can choose to edit this specific product and maybe change the price or add another description. So let's change this price to 25 pesos and we save the changes. Additionally, we also have a QR code button here. So when the user scans for this QR code, this can actually be printed by the seller. And if the buyer has the application, they will be automatically redirected to the specific store, which we will see later. So in the categories button, you will see that there are different categories that a product may choose to belong in. So we create a new category here. Let's name this category drinks, for example. And in the drink section, we can click on this specific category to filter out different products that belong to this specific category. So since we don't have any products here, let's add the product that we have just created. So here we have the new product that we have just created. We click on submit. And as you would see, we have already added the product to the drinks section or category. And additionally, we also have the orders button here, which displays the orders that other buyers bought from your shop, which we will see later. So from the customer's view, When the user clicks on the buy button, they will see the following places that belong to Miyagao, for example. And we can also choose to favorite a specific store that we like as a buyer. So we click on this heart button over here and it will be automatically redirected to the top of the list. Additionally, from the seller side, we also have the feature button, which allows us to feature a specific product that we have created. So let's feature the product that we just created called new product. And when we go to the buy section and we click on the store that we have just favorited, you would see that the product that we have just featured is now at the top of the list. Additionally, aside from favoriting stores, we also have features to favorite a specific product to put it onto the top of the list. So as you would see here. So for now, for the purposes of this demonstration, let's purchase something from our own store. So in here, we have a featured product and we can choose to purchase from this store. So when we click on update cart, since we already have a product over here, let's update our cart. And we can, in here, we can choose to select a variant, so the seller can actually choose to add more variants, as well as we can set the quantity or the amount that we want to purchase. So let's purchase 3 cakes, for example. So let's add to cart. And in here, we can already see that the product that we have just added is now on our cart. So let's add another product. So you would see that we are planning to purchase the following items. So let's now check out our products. I will click on checkout. In here, we can choose to put a delivery method. So for example, if the user wants to pick up the item or ask the seller to deliver that specific item, we can choose to click on one of these following options. So earlier, we mentioned that the seller can actually choose to select a price for that specific product. So for now, let's deliver it to my address. And in here, we display our selected address. So for example, if we want to change the address, we can click on the spend button. And we can choose to select an address. For example, let's order from CAS. You can click on this button to change our address. Or additionally, we can create a new address. For example, let's put CFOS over here. And in the landmark section, the purpose of this is some stores actually do bulk deliveries, and what we want to do is we can choose to add a landmark so that we can group the different orders for that specific landmark. So in here, you would see different options which can be adjusted by the seller. And in this case, let's put CFOS. And let's put here College of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences. After that, we click on submit. And as you would see, our addresses have been updated. So let's order from CFOS, for example. And as you would see, we click on proceed to payment. So in here, it will display a prompt that we have to pay 260 pesos. So we can choose to do cash on delivery. However, we also plan to integrate third-party options such as Maya or GCash. But for now, let's only do cash on delivery. And after that, we click on pay now. And then there will be a prompt saying that our order has been placed. So let's go back. So as you will see, we have already ordered from our own store. Now what we can do is we can view our orders from this tab over here called My Orders. So when you click on My Orders, you would see a list of our orders. So each order has a specific price as well as the number of items and the store that we ordered from. So in this case B, as well as the current status of that specific order. We can view more information about the order when we click on one of the order cards. So as you would see, earlier we ordered 3 strawberry cakes and 2 vanilla cakes. So in here, we can see the date of order, the time of order, and the amount that we paid or are about to pay, as well as our address and the current status of our order. So if we go back, meanwhile, on the seller side, we could also view the orders that we got from our users by clicking on the orders tab. And in here, we could also view information about that specific order. However, from our store, we could also change the status of that order depending on the type of order that the user used. So in this case, since we asked the seller to deliver our order instead of picking it up, we can click on the pending button, and as you would see, there are a list of options over here. So for example, if we want to change the status of the order, we can just click on delivery, for example, to indicate that the order is currently out for delivery. And from the buyer side, as you would see, that the status of that specific order has already been updated. Additionally, other than setting a product to on delivery, we can also choose to indicate that the product has already been delivered, or we can choose to cancel that specific order's items. For example, we can cancel, and this will be automatically reflected through the user's phone. So with that, we have successfully created our own order, and as a seller, we can now view and see orders that have been done by other users. So thank you for watching. If you have any more questions, please let us know. Thank you.